Okay folks, so today I'm going to be doing a video. I recently had a bicep tendon tear, which you may or may not be able to see the scar there. Well, while I was injured, I also tried to work on some moves that maybe didn't require this arm so much. And so I was thinking about how traditionally in Kali, when there's an attack, we attack the incoming arm and we block. Hit the ribs, pass that through, hit that tricep. Well, I realized that takes a lot of this arm. And I also realized that when I'm doing this movement, I'm fighting from what we call an open stance. And when it's an open stance, it's because our arms are open, right? So then I thought, well, what about the closed stance? The closed stance, also known as serrata, is when one hand is covering the other. So if I'm going with a stick, I will go like this, or if I'm going, I'll cover like this. So I can bash and then go into my Sinawali strikes. Okay? So I want to go back to the fact that if my arm is injured, say it gets hit, and I immediately cover here, serrata stance is like this. So my hand goes up, it gets cracked, and I bring it to my chest, I can easily switch into my serrata stance. Okay? So we're going to talk about some things we can do from serrata. Okay? So if I'm in my stance and I get hit and I'm down like this and I need to strike back, I have my back fist. Okay? So first thing I'm doing is my caballero step. So I'm stepping with my front foot, dragging up the back, and I'm back fisting. Okay? So again. Okay? This is going to the face, this is going to the stomach, this is going to the chest. Alright, another one. If I'm trying to keep covered up, I want to hit the hand that's holding their weapon. One way to do this is what's called a redondo strike. Now, if I'm already hit, I'm going to be in pain. So my body, by reflex, isn't going to want to open up. So a great way to do a strike with both hands here is the redondo strike. Now, I'm going to show you what I'm doing. I'm not just twirling. This isn't a baton. I'm not a cheerleader. I am using this angle to do a rounded strike. Notice I'm not breaking my wrist until it gets to the bottom here. And it's a whip. Very fast movement. Okay? I'm going to strike the couch to make a point. That's how much I'm hitting. Sorry, puppy. You're okay. You're okay. That's how much I'm hitting. So, I'm whipping. Okay? And this is going to the weapon hand, the punch, whatever is coming to the hand. Okay? Next thing I need to think about is if I was standing like this and an attack's coming from this way with an uninjured arm, I would strike the hand that's coming in like this and push through to redirect that arm. This is called, some people call this a roof block. Now, my arm is going up, my hand is coming underneath. But traditionally, or ideally, I'm not stabilizing, okay? If I hit, well, this arm's coming up and it catches, that's fine. But it's not this. I've seen people do this. It's not what it is. It's pop, pop. Okay? So, roof block, it's any strike coming from over here. Anything that's coming on my left, it's a right-handed attack by that attacker. Now, if something comes over my head, right, all I'm doing is changing that up by stepping a little bit more to the right when I do my male triangles, or female triangle step. So, female triangle, up pass, and I'm passing that down beyond my body. This will be with the uninjured arm. Now, another one I can do from here, right? We talked about this roof block. It is it's very cumbersome to block here and then strike again, right? So we're going to talk about umbrella. Umbrella is when I hit that press that arm through, I'm going to bring this behind my head and strike. Now, I don't know if you heard the wind coming off that, but in full motion, this is, okay? Or I'm doing my roof, okay? Roof, I do my mail, that also gives me torque and lets me come back in with the underhand, okay? Now this will be hard to do if this arm's injured, but is this block. This comes from our Spadiadago, which we'll get into that another point. Punch. If I had a knife in this other hand, block, or block strike, okay? What I can do when it's coming this way is do hakbang, hit, pass, passing that arm. If I would have to reinforce it, or if I do hit and it catches, that's great. But I want to here, stab. So block punch, or if it's coming way too hard, I have that option. Now, say they're coming with that left hook, right? From their perspective, it's the left hook, right? Or they're coming with their crossbody slash, right? I then have strike the hand as it comes down with the pass. So, okay? What I also have the option of doing is reinforcing with this arm to make sure it clears, okay? So, hit, pass, okay? That is a serrata stance. Now, let's talk about some injury. My hand may be injured where I can't hold anything, but maybe, just maybe, I can get my hand up to block. So I'm going to get down here to show you this block. My professor guru called this combing the hair, okay? It's not this hard karate block. It's covering, okay? Like you're combing your hair back, combing your hair back, combing your hair back, okay? So, because I don't want to extend this arm because it's already hurt, my body doesn't want to do that, I'm combing the hair and hitting that upper pec, hitting that shoulder to reduce the amount of force. Or, this is up here, and I'm punching him in the face. Or, I'm bringing that uppercut elbow, let me step back. I'm hurt, I'm bringing that uppercut elbow. Using my hakbang to move forward, bring that uppercut elbow, okay? Now I can also do this with my other hand. Pop, pop, okay? Or cover with this hand, hit this elbow, hit these nerves, and then pass it down, which is a little bit more awkward. So, for all that, I'm going to actually put on my brace. See my brace. Okay? Now, I've met Bobby Taboto. He's not going to remember me because it was one time. And one of the things he said about his stance, even though I'm not into Balint walk, is their stance is like this. Okay? I'm sure I'm a little off. But it's for this powerful wind-up strike, right? Okay. The other thing he said was that if you get hit in the arm and your hand's so numb you can't feel this stick, you still know you have the stick because it's on the back of your neck, right? Well, this may get so hurt that you can't feel this. So I'm not going to use my hand for any of this. I may use the brace. Because again, my arm's injured. So I'm not going to do anything this hand that I can't. In fact, let me lock it up a little bit. Okay, I'm not going to do anything with this hand that I can't do inside my brace. All right, so this is my closed stance, right? That doesn't use my arm. Maybe just a little bit back to get a little bit of torque, but this doesn't use my arm at all. Okay? Redonda strike. Okay? This doesn't use this other hand at all. Okay? Redonda strike. Okay? Next, I have my roof block. Hit. Now, see, I might be reinforcing just a little bit. but I'm hitting that hand with my blade. Okay? Next, we have the overhand. Again, I'm stepping a little bit to the side, but I'm hitting that hand with my blade. Attack's coming from this direction. Now, this isn't great, okay? I'm hitting that hand, and maybe I can stabilize a little bit, but it's better than just taking it full on in the face. So, whacking that hand as it comes in. If they drop the weapon, is it still coming at my face? Yes, but if I've already gotten hit in the hand, I'm already fucked anyway, so here, okay? Coming from, maybe they're trying to cut my quad, maybe they're trying to cut my ribs over here. I can do this, and it doesn't take, I can maybe do that or that, but as you see, I'm not using my left arm, at least not in any way that's really functional. This is where our umbrella strikes are going to come in. I'm blocking, and I'm redondaing here. So, I'm hitting that hand, and I'm redondaing here, okay? I still have torque, I still have firepower, okay? I'm in a roof block, and say I had to do this block, I had to come all the way back here. Now I have my umbrella strike. I don't know why it's coming with an umbrella, something like taking an umbrella around your head to get more force. Somebody smarter than me can tell you about that. So, umbrella, okay? Next, we have combing my hair. Now, it's not great. I've already been hit, but this is all I got, okay? I'm covering my face here. So as you can see, if I'm showing you, I can't move this arm because I locked it up. So, here, okay? I have this, but it's not gonna look very good. This and this, so maybe I can cover up just enough to throw this punch, but it's not gonna look great, okay? For here, this is gonna be really weak, but maybe hitting that hand as it come in. Down here, I'll show with this. I don't really have much here if this is locked. Maybe I can put my hand down just a little bit, but part of the serrata stance is hitting that hand as it comes in, okay? Especially if my weapon, if I had to be open for a minute, crossing with my weapon, redondo striking that hand is something very functional you can do. So that's my lesson on injured arm serrata stance. I hope you enjoy it.